Good evening. Um, it's Lynn Whitfield, author and inspirational speaker, coming to you again. This time, I want to talk to you about using your imagination. You know, when I was growing up, we listened to a lot of Motown hits, and Gladys Knight and the Pips had a song out called Just Gotta Use Your Imagination. I remember the lyrics to that song saying, I just gotta use my imagination to make the best of a bad situation. Gotta find a reason to keep on going on. And you know, when you're going through a storm, that's what you're going to have to do sometimes. You're going to have to use your imagination. In fact, Albert Einstein said that an imagination had more power than knowledge itself. You know, knowledge is just knowing what you know. But imagination is using your brain to create images, to be creative, and to be resourceful on and just to imagine anything. Our dreams are because of our imaginations. And you know what they say, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. So when you're going through a hard time, things getting you down, use your imagination. But you know, your imagination can be used two ways. It can be used to create negative thoughts or positive thoughts. When we use our imagination to create negative thoughts and to imagine the worst happening, that is what causes us to worry about the future, to worry about how things are going to eventually turn out. But when we turn that around and we use it for positive thoughts, that's when we can just dream the what others think are impossible. We can have dreams of being wealthy, prosperous. We can have dreams of being healthy, having good relationships. We can use our imagination to see us anywhere in our future, because your imagination is really just foretelling what you would like your future to look like. So what are you going to choose when you're going through a storm? Are you going to choose to worry about it and use your imagination, your creative powers, your resourcefulness only to think of doom? Or are you going to use that imagination to imagine all the positive, wonderful things that can happen in your life? Thank you, Lou. I'm glad to see you're on. Pastor Sharon, I'm glad to see you're on. And please, if you know of other people who can benefit from this, please share it with them, because I'm only here to share what I have learned over my years. I remember when I was a little girl, and we were poor, like I said, and I could not really, I don't know why I would think that one day I saw a Mercedes and I decided I wanted to have a Mercedes, and I could actually imagine myself in a Mercedes, driving a Mercedes. And you know what? Now I have two. That was just the power of my imagination, my ability to foresee what could be in the future for me. What are you foreseeing in your future? Are you using your imagination to foresee all the good in your future? Or are you using it to see the bad? I hope that you're not using it to see the bad. You know, because bad, who wants bad in their lives, really? How do we you can't get through a storm and be successful if you're only imagining the bad. You've got to imagine the good also. So, remember that song, and if you need a little encouragement sometimes, go find it on Pandora, on iTunes. Gladys Knight, Just Gotta Use My Imagination, and see, won't it help you have a better day. And I just ask you to come back and listen to me again. Share this, please. I'm trying to do this for 30 days. Or I'm doing this for 30 days. I can already imagine myself getting to day 30. And just wishing you all the best and telling you to please continue to drive through the storms.